How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical and welcome to our little slice of green. How and what else would sum up this series by watching someone berserk that's blind try and beat up another colonist that's blind in an infinite loop of things that will never end. Now, the reason why I'm not really getting engaged with this is because, one, it's two blind people fighting. Like, at some point you just have to pull up a chair, eat some popcorn and watch, do you know what I mean? It has allowed... Sky One!
The Golden God!
Wow, didn't see that coming. Right, let's allow all that. Sky, you are victorious. Can you rescue Smith? That's actually a really good thing. But they did allow Prince to be able to cook up all that juicy meat. I'm going to open up a few of these. So that was quite nice. Now... Okay, so we should be on the up and up now, especially once this rice harvest comes off. I think we probably will look to maybe wall this off, have some growing zones over here, some corn, some cloth, stuff like that, and especially then it will be protected as well. I don't mind so much the rice not being protected just because it should grow really fast. Fingers crossed. Are we making blocks and how many blocks have we got? We have got quite a lot of sandstone. I would like to just wall it straight like that. We'll have to replant a couple of trees though. Hide in room Prince. I mean, that's absolutely fine. We're gonna get through this together as a colony. We like being outside as well, so. What else can we be doing at the moment? Berry bushes. Have we got steel in the stockpile? Not tons. I mean, there's quite a few things we'd be doing, but at the moment we're just sort of like fighting to stay alive, which is, you know, a great position that you want your colony to be in at all times, really. So I'm going to pause this. Let's start. I'm not going to pause. So this is the plan for a wall to come over here. So we're going to have to extract some trees, so and specifically them two trees to start with. We're running out of food quickly up. Are we making single meals out of this as well? Yeah, because the rice isn't even like 50% grown yet. I mean, it's sort of, at some point we just have to cower and hope for the best. Murderous rage. Gonna kill Prince. Alright, everyone melee of Smith. Problem is, the Sky is such the assassin now. There we go, nice. That's fine, we're going to have a couple of rough episodes, and a lot of this is because of the human meat that we'd been eating and stuff like that. And we just have to sort of get through, so it's going to be a rough sort of episode with perhaps not as much progress as we would like, but the progress that perhaps we deserve. Which is an interesting way to put it, I suppose. Right, cook some meals. Because you should be able to make 2 meals out of that. And then who needs it the most? Smith does. Smith is literally about to die. Right, come feed Smith immediately before... I didn't see that Smith was on at 95%, 96%. Oh, there we go. Sky is on 38. Did Prince eat that last meal? Someone. Oh no, he hasn't even finished cooking it yet. Just cook at the station. Cooking is more important and we need to get Sky. No food. Nah. Feed Sky. The Sky's the next one that's close to starving to death. We have to put out them fires first. The rice is at 44% grown. Running out of options. The problem is there's no animals that... I've got some horses that are like immediately close by. The problem is now all the colonists are having problems. And just becoming incapacitated. So we probably just need a moment to smoke some smoke leaf. Just need this to grow. 55%. It's not too long, not too long. The minute this harvest comes out. The problem is we can't waste too much time hunting. Go on the trap. Go on the trap. Go on the trap. Problem is we'll spend so long hunting because we're blind and inaccurate. It's sort of a waste of our time. It's better just us staying. We've got a raid. This is actually not bad, depending how many... 5 humans. The first thing we have to check for is nimble. None of them are nimble. Meat's back on the menu, boys! Right, let's make sure everyone's inside. Are they attacking immediately? Please attack immediately. They are. They will go straight on the traps. And we've got human meat. I'm hoping they do all die on the traps. We rescue Prince. Vicky. You get a machine gun pistol just in case. We sort of need them all to die here. Oh, why have I been building traps out of slate?
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
The problem is like, if I pause, because they're going to get through the traps now. The damage... Armor penetration's fine. Melee damage is 60. Compare that to steel traps, 100. Problem is I need deaths here. Okay, so 3 have got through. Got 5 hours and then death. 4 hours then death. And 6. Problem is I need Vicky to have a lucky shot. Oh, they're retreating. Oof. Wow. Let's not think about that attack.
Lingering on things doesn't help, believe me. Just try and focus on getting better, okay?
Unrestrict everyone. Vicky's mood is currently what? Bad. Vicky Do you know what? Anyone that can cook, just cook at the minute. I don't care who does it. Vicky, butcher. I am going to edit this and allow raw food. We're going to have to raw cannibalize this up. Because we've got too many people to worry about. And it's going to take too long to cook meals. This is not ideal. Not perfect. But at the moment, we just need food in belly. And if we have a look at health, I imagine a lot of people, 40% malnourished, 42, 63, and 11. So let's just eat raw food, get food in our belly. We can put up with the mood loss. We've got smoke leaf that will help us get out of this rut. And the rice is at 58. So the rice is going to get us out of this. Good. Vicky, consume human meat. Just get food in your belly. Get food in your belly. See, this is making most people's moods rock bottom. But we have to do this to get out of the rut until the rice comes. Because there's no point worrying about walls over here getting corn in. None of that helps us immediately. And sadly, we can't think about long term because moods are just going to break down. The priority is butchering them. The priority is getting rid of these disgusting slate traps. And that's why I don't like slate traps. And I only do steel because I want to kill. And wood traps, slate traps, all that sort of stuff is fine if you want to recruit people. But if you want to kill them, it's not fine. Right, everyone should have food in their belly, which is very important. We are going to need to queue up some more mining and whatnot, but in all honesty, if we get attacked now, we're pretty out of the game. Rice is at 64. I would prefer not to early harvest this in all honesty. Food, food, food. I'm just checking this bar here, just making sure that everyone actually has food in their belly. We'll see. Moods aren't... I say moods aren't too bad. So, because a lot of people are getting the 40 because they've come out of breakdowns. Right, I think the next priority is to early harvest the rice field. Oh no, a quest. Oh, damn. Quest failed, bloody people. I think we have got another dead body. I would really like to get this rice to 100%. It's on fertile grass. We're always going to have botching problems because we're blind anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'd really rather get the 100%. Because we're going to get so much bang for our buck pulling it out of the ground. And then it's just going to increase the problem going forward. Have faith, party people, have faith. Then, like, if we can end this episode getting back on our feet, really good. Because then what we will do is prioritise the wall going across, getting the corn up. What I am going to do... Yeah, fine meals are suspended. Make more simple meals. 15. Oh, and I suppose we can suspend baby food.
Everything is garbage.
smith. Like, everyone's like really on the edge mood-wise. So that's why there's no point queuing anything up. The smoke leaf has helped. Smoke leaf addiction, I don't care, that's fine. We make so much of it anyway. What's the rice at? 83. Start growing smoke leaf again. So if we're getting addicted to it, we need to make sure. Because I'm pretty sure what's happening here. Oh no, I put beer on every 4 days. Not smoke leaf. Oh.
How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Every 2 days. And feed addictions. Surely that should be okay. Right, so we need to grow more to just make sure we've got loads of that. Rice should be done tomorrow, and then all our problems are 1000% solved. And it's going to be beautiful. When it rains, it pours. So yeah, so this series is efficient gameplay. We do some planning. But we just need a few things, and then we can work. We can make this happen.
Tools! Tools! Duct tape, zip ties, and gloves! I have to have my tools!
Rice should be ready today. Should be ready today. I'm like rocking in a corner. We need it ready. I don't want to early harvest. Come on. I'm just watching it. I can see everyone's moods at the top. How long until Vicky starves to death? Vicky's got some time. Don't want to early harvest. Because we're going to botch so much anyway, just giving us, like, the ability to get the most bang for our buck. Is there any... That's 91, 93... 95. Either way, we'll have to harvest today. I'm hoping this starts to hit 100% though. Obviously, we've got some breakdowns going on. We've got some people that are just giving up, passing out. But in a minute, 100% grown. So, let's hit a pause. Area 1. Zone. Everyone in Area 1. Why are you not? Draft on draft. Harvesting rice. Botched. Don't want to see botches. Botch. Botched. Are we going to need a mech to harvest this? I don't know how this is working with the blind colony. It's like botch, 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 botch. We're botching it all. Botched. Alright, we'll get us through it, but we need to think about what we're going to do for growing. With all our botching, I wonder if we get a couple of just growing mechs up. Because this isn't good enough. So I think that's what we do. Have we got the research to do that straight off the bat? No. So we would have to research that. But I don't think we can keep doing the growing, because if we're going to botch so much of that... We are eating raw food, but if we're botching so much of that, we're going to have so much go to waste. And we can't afford that. I don't see another solution. Problem is, we went for... Oh, we can be nature mech colonists, can't we? I don't know, what do we reckon, party people? Don't start with... Oh, we do need a mechanator colonist. Interesting. Either that, we can do hydroponics, but obviously it's quite early to start. It's just not good enough, like... We're botching more than we're cooking. We're botching more than we're harvesting. Okay. Right, this is where the colony, obviously... I suppose then that's why fine meals went down with such a lead balloon, because we were botching so much. So at least it's going to put us in a position... Is everyone cooking? Right, can we cook some meals, please? Let's get some cooked. So we can feed people. They'll start to lose the debuffs about human meat and whatnot. I don't think corn is the right thing, so obviously... I was going to make a cornfield here. With how much we're botching, we can't afford to let it grow for that much to then waste it by it just getting botched, because then it's just like, that's miserable. Equally, we're not going to not have people that are not blind in the colony, because I want to stay true to this challenge. But wow. I didn't realise to the extent how much stuff was getting botched. Oh, this is just awkward for us. Okay. The problem is we are going to have to get back to normality. So with this all being harvested, I do need everyone to start actually pulling their weight, because we still have all them traps there, and they're like a reminder that that's our only chance of surviving. Probably want to get to turrets as quickly as possible. Probably want to get to turrets as quickly as possible. The next episode, I'll work out how to do these seeds, where's the best place to put them and whatnot. And we'll start getting some dryads up to help us as well, because these incidents that are going on is like a sharp reminder that our colonists are not as good as even, like, we can't even pretend they're good. Prince, start cooking food. I don't really care. Get the meals up, so then I can come back into this, disallow raw food, and then we can put, like, to the back of our minds that cannibal stage. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't our problem. Right, let's go unrestrict for everyone. This will mean Vicky, if I go draft on... Actually, I'll let you haul that fast. Vicky should hopefully then go mine some steel. Actually, these just need the work back on them. I imagine the problem we're having is Sky as the constructor. So I'm going to have to put 2 on Smith after growing and plant cutting. This is not ideal. Doesn't say how long, just as Sky's had obviously a full breakdown, which is actually understandable with what we've been through. Right, Prince is cooking up a storm, 13 meals in the bank. Who would have thought to see this? It's a beautiful sight.
That
I absolutely love.
Right, mine is getting done here. Vicky, can you construct or not? No. Another sprout. We'll harvest it. So we're going to have a lot of these to put up. I suppose that's the only thing. If we keep the base here, we could put the trees, like I said, the other episode, alongside the sea this side. But I don't really know how to use the dryads to the best of their abilities, but I'll find out. 200 odd rice, it's not too bad. Hopefully we can get the next load grown. And at least we got this sorted now, so hopefully we can stay on top. We're not going to do fine meals. I think we're just going to stay on the basic stuff until at least the next rice harvest. Right, how much steel have we got there? 184, that's fine. Yeah, the blindness has sort of hit us this episode, and we haven't even been able to see where it's hit us from, you know, because we're blind.
Mary, Mother of God.
Right, 30 mils in the bank. We can start to put that terrible winter. The terrible winter. The first winter, the terrible one. Basically, what I do on this channel is I put myself in bad situations so I can showcase to you, party people, how to get out of them.
You serious?
And that's how we do it. Like, that's definitely how we do it. And I haven't had a breakdown through this whole experience at all.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Sky up at the end of the episode because she wants us to leave with a bang. She heard there's food. She said where. She went and got it. Nice, nice, nice. We're back on track. We got through all that with by the skin of our teeth. Must be said, by the skin of our teeth. But we got through it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. On these difficulties, you just have to do what you have to do. Right, the traps going up is hella important. We are then going to go concrete round here. And then once that's built, we'll get some more traps in as well. Sky is luckily back on the constructing. What is Vicky doing? Meditating. It's fine. I would like to gear people at this moment. Just want the grow zone back up. 31 mils. I would really like to see our stockpile start to flourish with like rice overflowing in it. That might be asking a little bit too much at the moment. But dream big. A brave man once said I have a dream. That dream is to see rice in this freezer. Right, all the pathing is pretty much down. I know this is a steel sink, but even with this blindness, steel traps are probably more important than ever. More important than ever.
I've heard you say that 162 times.
Right, the grow field, I'd like to leave it with the grow field up. Breaches are going to be a huge issue in this colony. But I think that's why we're going to have the dryads do the heavy lifting for us. So this is going to be a series where we see how good dryads are. Okay, an interesting episode. I'm going to go cry in the corner. Mainly in my brilliance, totally because of my brilliance and nothing else. If you got this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Catch you next time, party people. Bye! Look, we've all had bad times where we've had to eat a human or two to get through it. Don't judge me.